Grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or a bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors, drink up. Come on, drink it, drink it, drink it. Come on. You can do it, come on, drink it. Lift it, drink it, come on. Drink that health in. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath, take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on, come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Come on, come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Family. I am so glad to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where you hustle, build muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I'm your host, Brother Tim. Of course, you know we are on the Daily Toast during the week of Ujima. And this week we are going to strive to blow up your old paradigms. Theme of the week is healing together, addressing mental health in our community. We're going to try to keep our articles focused and you know, moving in on that. The proverb of the week is the river swells with the contribution of the small streams. That's the proverb of the week. Folk tale of the week is the laborer and the snake, man. Real good folk tale. But let's get into this toast here. So healing together, daily toast ritual, week of Ujima. And here's the message. Then we get into the toast. Great Ujima, tribe members, extended family, etc., etc., etc. As we gather each day this week to honor the principle of Ujima, collective work responsibility, and here on Gye-Nyame we got respect, we incorporate our theme of healing together, addressing mental health in our community into our daily toast ritual. Let us raise our glasses high, filled not just with the liquid, but with the spirit of unity and collective responsibility. To the strength that comes from working together, to the healing that comes from shared understanding, and to the respect that forms the foundation of a compassionate community. May we each contribute our unique streams to the swelling river of collective well-being and mental health. As we sip, let us take a moment to reflect on the day ahead. How can we contribute to the collective healing of our community today? How can we show respect for the mental and emotional well-being of those around us? Let us carry these reflections with us, turning them into actions that each of us can use and that enrich our community. Finally, let's take a daily commitment. Repeat after me. Today I commit to being a stream in the river of our community's healing. I will act with respect, engage with empathy, and contribute to our collective work and responsibility. And we lift it up. Hey, so now it's time for us to complete that toast. I'm going to go and pour some of this ambrosia if I get the top off. Family, since I stopped smoking, I done gained 30 pounds. I cannot believe it. But it is what it is. And, so we're going to make it work the best we can. Anime, can I please have some music, baby? Please? Just a little bit. I'm going to pour a little bit of water in this. Let's get this toast popping off. Where we at time-wise? Because I got to get out here with my babies this morning. So, family, I want to greet you. I want to thank you for joining us. And, of course, we're going to lift up our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call it Creator. We lift it up high, and we salute, and we say the words of power around these parts, and that is Ashe. From there, family, we're going to move, and we're going to lift up our ancestors. And, of course, I'm going to call the names of those who have their ancestors on our list. So, we have those that are interested in getting your ancestors' name on the list. You need to join our email list. And you do that by going to freegnjecourse.com. You go to freegnjecourse.com. You get on our list. Also, I'm going to start sharing you can find us on Telegram. I'm going to share the Telegram piece too. And you will be able to get in touch with us through there and also add your ancestors. Matter of fact, I need to put there's some stuff I got to do for the Telegram. I'm going to do that today. But anyway, it'll be done hopefully by the end of the day. So let's get to our ancestors, personal ancestors. We got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Texas, Davis, Herman Brown, C. Rose, Lee, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher Pendergast, Aunt Lean, Uncle Chris, Aunt Finn, Cleveland, and Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, Normal X, Sapat Mont Rob, Malika Kapoor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamal, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Pro Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright,
Derek L. Pulling, the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Carley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Carley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trent, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Winderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sel Well, Libby the Farmer, Agosto Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keishla Reese, Linda Watson Hammond, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Sylvia Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hida Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urena Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnston, Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, Jay Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Alan Lester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Edda Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, John Patel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thumber Triggs, Thomas Alula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Franklin Russell and David, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Alex Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Miller, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Denny Monares, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. Let's switch cameras. All right, we also have William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, Johnny Mary Sutherland, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DePretis Hines, Anders Bostic, and the Bostic, Winifred Scatterberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Rolly Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Will Belongmeyer, Ida Catney, Dennis Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dr. R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Neil Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Akabuki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Gray G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Ward Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Marco Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Alice Honor, Arthur Honor, Heidi Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Jenny Harriet Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Max Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Bud Stevens, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joan Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Mark Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Ever Moore, Miss Vanilla, Evans Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Urchin Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Aldron, Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel, Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Ruben Chickens, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Merrill Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henriette Irby, Mildred Armstead, Mark Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Howard Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Aubrey, Masby Cope, Joe Swan, Imani Grace, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We're going to move to the Black Book. Our Black Book, let's get it out. We got Jordan Giles, James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Fatima and Shaka McNair. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Tuck, Christina Banks. We got Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cutton, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ned Swerves, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Will Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Luckwood, Elizabeth Johnson. Got Mr. Thorne, Johanna, Jasandra Lynette Lewis, Anderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, L.L.T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We got Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey. Got Victor Bolton, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, John Johnson, Carl White, Desi Woods. We got T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Leslie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jerron Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins. We got Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda, Damon, Ethel Marshall. We got Steve, Dougie Shelton. We got William Bill Walker. We got Carl Rico Johnson. We got Kim Gray. We got Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III. We got Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Charles A. Young. We got Sylvester Foster. We got James and Lizzie Winston. We got Abe and Julia Lawrence. We got Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney. We got Margaret Minter. We have Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stith Gibbs. We got Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter. We got Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reese, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Herner, Yvonne Patrice Turner. We have Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Viren Reeves Fisher, Jerry Jossa McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, Ira Branson. We got Eric Winston. We got Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keith, Nita Shepard, Brett L. Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbert Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilforth, Reggie Smith, James Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams. We got Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak. We got Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Avi Shell, Roberto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Desiree Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III. We have Renoko, Rashidi, Bobby Battle, Fred Gasson, Tracy Gasson, Dora Gibson, Elder Simba, Brother Bashir, Tommy Hustle, also known as Tommy the Barber, Elder Phil Haynes, Arminta Brantley, Aunt Carol Walker Welsh, Carrie Ann Brooks. We got Jermaine Williams, Tony Smith, Antoinette Pinson, Juanita Mosley, Michelle Simons, Irene Johnson, Aunt Pauline, Nanny Baker, Ian Dabney, Quincy Yelder, Josiah Miller, Brother David Moore, Lisa Smith, Willie Thomas, Neva Fitzgerald, Odessa Bell, Mary Lou Rosello, Yeye Motley, Von Bonnie Gatson, Harris, Chris Mateen, Juanita Cookie Corbett, Elder Ised, Carsey Twiggs, Elder Harry Belafonte, Brother Reggie Roundtree, Hattie Ruth Harris, Miss Sophie, Latoya Bowden, Winnie Rogers Hamilton, and we got Lonnie Gallo. Family, we lift up our glass, and we salute and we say Ashe to all of our ancestors. Once again, if you want to add your ancestors to the list, go to that free gnjecourse.com. But hey, now we're gonna lift up our glass and we salute the past. Now we're gonna salute the present moment, family. I want to lift up our glass to our present moment, right? This moment right here that we are in. This is our time. The past was our ancestors. The present is ours. And the question that I have to ask is, what are you doing with your moment? What are you doing with your time, family? Come on now. So let's lift up our glass and let's salute this moment. We are pledging to protect the time and space that we have been gifted through our ancestors, right? So we're lifting up our glass and we're going to work this time and space that we have and become the best that we could become so that we could pass on more space and time to our future generations. So we lift up our glass and we salute and we say the word of power around these parts, and that is Ashe. From there, we're going to move to our future. We're going to toast our children, our children's children onto infinity. We're going to lift it up high. We're going to salute them and we say Ashe. From our children, we're going to move to all of our relations, lifting our glass up and we say the word of power, Ashe. From all of our relations, we're going to go to that special toast. Special causes that you may have, lifted it up, sending them energy. Come on now. Also, we want to lift up our glass and we want to toast all of those who might need some healing energy from our family, from our tribe, from our, from this circle. So we lift up our glass. Come on now. Lifting it up. Need that healing energy. We know who it is. Come on now. There's some people that need protection out there. Some people that's going through because this week is healing together, right? Lifting that glass up. Come on. And we say the word of power. Ashe. Cool. All right. From there, we're going to move. We're going to lift up our glass. And we are going to do that selfish toast, family. Lifting up our glass for you. Come on now. You lift it up for yourself. And I'm going to ask you what I ask you every week. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move towards your greatness? Come on now. We're going to work on that moving towards that greatness this week, right? Lifting it up. Come on. Heal thyself. Lifting up. And we say, Ashe. Oh, man. It's beautiful. All right. We're going to move from there. From that selfish toast to our tribal toast. Family, I'm lifting up my tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame, right? Probably a daily toaster fam, right? Lifting our glass up. We lift it up high and we salute and we say, come on now. What's your tribe? I'm listening. Okay? Ashe. All right. Also, we want to go from the selfish toast. I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifted, most enlightening, the wisest individual in the room. I'm lifting up my glass to you and we say, Ashe. All right, from there, family, we start with the creator and we end with the creator. I'm lifting up my glass. I'm saluting that creator and we say, hold on, let me grab that phoenix egg. Lift it up. We say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And may this be a week of power and a week of healing for you. And this is Brother Hachim. And guess what? I am out. Maybe. Oh, I get to get out? Okay. I'm out. Oh my God. This is getting ridiculous.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.